Miss Philippines Earth is brought to you by Miss Earth Foundation, Kitco Travel and Tours, and Ecosystem App.
Miss Philippines 2001. Miss Philippines 2002.
Miss Philippines 2003.
Miss Philippines 2004.
Miss Philippines 2005. Miss Philippines 2006. Miss Philippines Earth 2007.
Miss Philippines Earth 2008.
Miss Philippines Earth 2009. Miss Philippines Earth 2010. Miss Philippines Earth 2011.
Miss Philippines Earth 2012.
Miss Philippines Earth 2013.
Miss Philippines Earth 2014. Miss Philippines Earth 2015.
Miss Philippines Earth 2016. Miss Philippines Earth 2017.
Miss Earth Philippines 2018.
Miss Philippines Earth 2019.
Miss Philippines Earth 2020.
Okay, so it's been more than 1 year since we won our crown. And malapit na tayong mapalitan. No, just kidding. I mean, super grateful ako na finally we waited for a year because of the pandemic para magsama-sama tayo here today sa carousel. So, apat lang tayo. We're missing Elisa. So, shout
Hi,
to
Elisa!
Elisa, we miss you. Our Miss Ego Teresa. So, how are you guys naman? Ngayon na tayo nakita. So, we have a lot of catching up to do.
That's so true, no? Kasi I can't imagine how fast time flies when we're having fun. Especially considering the year that we've just had, diba? 2020 is definitely one for the books.
And I actually want to ask you girls, how do you guys feel when you first found out that this was going to be a virtual pageant?
I was sad. It's going to walk in MOA. And I was really glad because this virtual pageant really taught me how to be immersed into my advocacy and of course to get to know more of myself. How much do I'm willing to take risks into putting those advocacies I'm fighting for into my heart. And of course, I really love having my Ate Monan behind that success. So I'm just really happy to be having this virtual pageant and be able to succeed with this beautiful badge.
Well, for me, I have to say I was definitely surprised. That was the first reaction because having a virtual pageant is like going to uncharted territory. And it was really a great challenge to all the girls. And I think at the end of the day, I'm glad that I pushed through and I'm sitting here, right here with you girls because I think that we all became better people. And I think at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. More than just winning, it's the person that you become at the end of the journey.
It was kind of heartbreaking at first to know na, oh no, like, I always imagined myself walking on stage. Na kasi first major national pageant ko. And dream ko talaga yun. But still, eventually, I learned to love the pageant. Kasi everything new is scary. Pero who doesn't love a good challenge?
So, you know what? I also have to applaud all of our delegates this year because they took advantage of the whole virtual pageant platform.
It's not easy, right?
No, we were able to see their homes, which were amazing.
The setup.
Prepared sila, more prepared than us.
Yes, I think they
are.
It's really hard. It was really a tough competition, but the good thing is that it brought the best in each and every one of us.
Isang makakalikasang araw, Pilipinas. Welcome to the grand coronation of Miss Philippines Earth 2021.
We may be coming to you virtually, but the journey to the crown is as real as it could get.
All eyes are on 66 young women who are out to make a difference in the environment. Our virtual stage is set. It's time to meet our successors. Let the battle of beauties begin. Let's welcome our host, Robbie Domingo.
Thank you so much, ladies. Good job. Missed this one. Young boys and girls, kapamilya all over the world. It is a beautiful day on Earth, and we made it even more special with 66 amazing young women coming from all over the country vying for one coveted beauty title. The search begins right here, right now, so stay with us for the next couple of hours as we get ready to crown Miss Philippines Earth 2021. And yes, kapamilya, we are back. It's another tough year for our delegates of Miss Philippines Earth. But the good thing is, it gave birth to a new breed of aspiring beauty queens who set the bar higher in pageantry. They are the ladies who chose to rise to the occasion and meet the challenge head on. And so today, we crown a new queen who will be out on a mission to protect our environment. And she could be one of these amazing delegates you're about to see. So without further ado, here's the first batch of beauties vying to become the next Miss Philippines Earth.
Alaminos City. Dian Cassandra Chanrakuya. Anda Bohol. Irish De Lima. Angeles City. Gail Ventic. Atimonan, Quezon. Amira Alma Mari. Aurora Isabela. Myra Isabel Rola. Baclayon, Bohol. Jezebel Ugat. Balayan, Batangas. Elise Relacion Galvez. Baler Aurora. Verna Abby Catusalem. Bayambang, Pangasinan. Jan Arlie de Guzman. Bugalyon, Pangasinan. China K. Verosil. Calamba City. Maria Trisha Medrana. Caloocan City. Jeremy Nuki. Pascal, Surigao del Sur. Luis Tunis. Catanawan, Quezon. Vivian Pabelia. Cebu City. Gia Moreno. Claver, Surigao del Norte. Jan Junibel Lura. Cordon Isabela. Zenith Khan. Cotabato City. Alexandra Salazar. Davao City. Elda Louise Aznar. Digo City. Irish Ebuen. Dumaguete City. Trisha Hamsirani. El Nido, Palawan. Dana Yaparcon.
She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing.
The search for the next environmental queen continues when we return only here on Miss Philippines Earth 2021. We're breaking records right here on the 21st edition of Miss Philippines Earth. And before we continue, we would love to thank everyone who keeps on using our official hashtag and who keeps on tweeting using hashtag Miss Philippines Earth 2021 and MPE 2021. Maraming salamat po sa inyo at mahal namin kayo. Now, for the first time, the pageant gathered the most number of delegates, giving a chance for more aspirants to participate in a national beauty search. Now, that's one advantage of having a virtual competition right here. But speaking of which, our virtual search continues, and as we meet another batch of delegates, see if you can spot who among these amazing ladies have the utmost potential to become our new Miss Philippines Earth. So without further ado, here they are.
Esperanza Sultan Kudarat, Amira Alicia Kamhawe, General Santos City, Sunshine May Ningasca, Iloilo City, Rosel Angela Songano, Hagna Bohol, Mary Gwen Curambis, Lapu-Lapu City, Claire Codilia, Las Piñas City, Hana Kinalayo, Mabini, Batangas, Samantha Ellen Coloso, Mabini, Davao de Oro, Chena Gamal Solamilio, Mabitac, Laguna, Jelina Pearl Miranda, Makilala, North Cotabato, Ara Rago, Malolos, Bulacan, Nika Vea, Malungon, Sarangani, Fatima Kate Bisan, Mandaluyong City, Ronnie Meneses, Mandaue City, Esperanza Mina, Manila City, Sarah Margaret Hoson, Maribohok, Bohol, Jaya Caroline Gabaysen, Marilao, Bulacan, Melea Moreno, Moal, Cebu, Charissa Rama, Nagtipunan, Quirino, Zaira Ballesteros, Naik, Cavite, Jezreel Diocampo, Olongapo City, Anita Gomez, Parañaque City, Nila Al-Sharbaji,
She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after.
Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering.
Woo! We are just getting warmed up right here on Miss Philippines Earth. And when we return, we'll meet the third and final batch of our delegates. Get to know the winners of the pre-pageant competition, and we'll also reveal our top 20 delegates. All that and more, so please do stick around. This show will be right back. Welcome back to MPE 2021. Now, it won't be long before we reveal the names of our delegates who will be advancing in our competition. But first, let's complete our parade of beauties and meet the final batch of delegates. Take a closer look at these beautiful ladies because one of them might just walk away with a confident crowd. So, let's meet them right now.
Polomolok, South Cotabato, Precious Valerie Animas, Puerto Princesa City, Roch-Ann Bongat, Quezon City, Angelica Tagaddad, Rojas Oriental Mindoro, Marie Manansala, Saguday Quirino, Angel Keith Dizon, San Fernando, Cebu, Keshen Babatid, San Juan City, Eliza May Cedilia, San Luis, Agusan del Sur, Judy Ann Castro, San Marcelino, Zambales, Mavi Cabling, Silang Cavite, Aliana Villena, Silay City, Ria De Ocampo, Siniloan, Laguna, Iliana Marie Aduana, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, Christine Cadiz, Santo Domingo, Albay, Aubrey Asuncion, Suwal, Pangasinan, Ina Jalin, Sugbong Kogon, Misamis Oriental, Catherine Gipatacio, Taguig City, Gia Gold Bustamante, Talisay City, Mia Jane Salisbury, Tanay Rizal, Sofia Lopez Galve, Tungawan Zamboanga Sibugay, Miriza Borja, Urdaneta City, Marvy Fernandez, and Victoria Tarlac, Francis Danog,
She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after.
Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering.
Oh my God! Even us in the studio can't believe what just happened. But you know what? Whatever happens, right here is for the better. But my gosh, 66 stunning young women from all over the Philippines, each one a potential Miss Philippines Earth. Over the past few weeks, these delegates virtually charmed their way closer to the crown in a series of pre-pageant competitions. From donning colorful cultural attires to strutting their stuff in the hottest beachwear, these ladies made a lasting impression in our online community. Now, let's take a closer look at the top winners of these events.
Despite the challenges of the pandemic, the pre-pageant competitions lived up to exceed the expectations of online viewers. Here's a rundown of the top 3 winners in the different competitions held over the past few weeks. The talent competition saw a number of impressive performances. In the singing category, the winners are Angelica Tagadbat, Quezon City, Verna Abby Catusalem, Baler Aurora, and Aubrey Asuncion, Santo Domingo, Albay. In the creative category, these 3 ladies emerged on top. Amira Almamari, Atimonan, Quezon, Catherine Tan Gipatasio, Sugpong Kogon, Misamis Oriental, and Rosel Angela Sungano, Iloilo City. Completing the winners list in a talent competition are these ladies who show they have the right moves in the dancing category. Fatima Kate Bisan, Malungon, Sarangani, Mavi Cabling, San Marcelino, Zambales, and Rhea De Ocampo, Silay City. Another trio of delegates earned the nod from the judges in the casual wear competition. Vivian Fabella, Catanawan, Quezon, Charissa Rama, Moalboal, Cebu, and Rosel Angela Sungano, Iloilo City. Suited in their sporty attire, these delegates made it to the winner's podium. Francis Danog, Victoria Tarlac, Claire Cordelia, Lapu-Lapu City, and Dana Yaparcon, El Nido, Palawan. In a country where bodies of water abound, it's only natural to see head-turning bodies on the beach. And here are the top 3 choices in the beachwear competition. Zaira Ballesteros, Nagtipunan, Quirino, Rhea De Ocampo, Silay City, and Anita Gomez, Olongapo City. These costumes drew gasps of admiration, but at the end of the day, there could only be 3 winners. The judges gave the top awards in the cultural attire competition too. Verna Abby Catusalem, Baler Aurora, Catherine Tan Gipatasio, Sugbong Kogon, Misamis Oriental, and Fatima Kate Bisan, Malungon, Sarangani. And as in any pageant, elegance and style come together in the evening gown competition, with these ladies voted the fairest of them all. Gail Vantik, Angeles City, Neila Alsharbaji, Parañaque City, and Amira Almamari, Atimonan, Quezon. Congratulations to all the winners!
Wow! Congratulations to all the winners in the pre-pageant competitions. Galing! Aside from these online events, the delegates also went through 3 rigorous preliminary rounds to determine who makes it to our top 20. These 20 delegates were selected by 3 panels of experts who will not go unnoticed. So, let's all watch this.
Talk about favorites. What was your favorite moment in the entire competition?
Gee, I think I always talk about this because there were moments during the virtual pageant that I did want to give up. I didn't think that I had a chance, and people were telling me, just wait until they hear you speak. I think that's something that's undermined when it comes to Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth in general. They value intelligence as well, and you're really knowing and feeling whatever you're saying. So my favorite part was definitely anytime we had an interview, because I felt like I was taking advantage of the platform as well and speaking about what I was passionate about.
For me naman, yung favorite ko, definitely yung pag-shoot ng eco video. Kasi we got to
You
travel.
won the best eco video.
Yeah! Twice! Like, ako talaga super grateful ako sa team ko. Dahil sa kanila, nakakuha kami ng sponsors to travel. Yun talaga yung favorite part ko. Kasi kahit pandemic, imagine having so much anxiety sa ECQ. And then all of a sudden, I got to travel that much. But syempre, sentimental favorite ko is really, really the crown. You know, like sometimes we don't believe in ourselves too much. We don't believe that we're capable enough to get an actual crown. So sabi ko nga, top 5, I was super happy. Pero yung happiness ko mostly because lahat ng sacrifices ng mga tumulong sa akin, ng family ko, everybody around me, it paid off. Yun yung, knowing that they won means more than me winning.
And we're back right here on Miss Philippines Earth 2021. And now we've come to the first crucial moment as we narrow down the selection to our top 20 delegates. My gosh, from 66 to top 20, just like that. 16 of them garnered the highest from our 3 pre-judging rounds. The other 3 are the best eco video winners chosen by the Green Man Matthias Gilber and Miss Earth Foundation consultant Miss Catherine Vital. While the remaining spot is the netizens' choice who got the highest number of votes from our ecosystem app. I got the list right here. So without further ado, let's begin. In no particular order, moving on to our competition is the winner of the best eco video from Mindanao from Esperanza, Sultan Kudarat, Amira Alicia Kamhawe. Up next, you're still part of our competition. Atimonan, Quezon, Amira Almamari. You can smile right now. Nagtipunan, Quirino, Zaira Ballesteros. Sugbong Cogon, Misamis Oriental, Catherine Tan, Yipetasio. Got another winner of Best Eco Video coming from Visayas, Iloilo City, Rosel Angela Songano. From Visayas, let's have someone in Luzon. Congratulations, Parañaque City, Neila Alshorbaji. The spotlight is yours right now. Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, Luis Funes. Tanay Rizal, Sofia Lopez Galvez. Angeles City, Gail Ventic. Silay City, Ria Di Ocampo. 10 down, 10 more to go, and you are part of this list. Baler Aurora, Berna, Abby, Katusalem. And we got another winner of our best eco video, now coming from Luzon. Congratulations. Cordon Isabela, Zenith Kant. Lucky number 13 right now. And you can smile. Malungon Sarangani, Fatima K. Bisan. Mawal Bawal Cebu, Charissa Rama. Step forward in our virtual arena. Santo Domingo Albay, Aubrey Asuncion. Cotabato City, Alexandra Salazar. And now, let's head on to the winner of the netizens vote coming from our ecosystem app. Congratulations, you're part of our top 20. Mandaluyong City, Ronnie Meneses. Sinaloan, Laguna, Iliana Marie Aduana. Talisay City, Mia Jane Salisbury. I can feel the tension right here in the studio. And capping off our list for the top 20 Miss Philippines Earth 2021 is... Congratulations! Tungawan, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Mayriza Borja. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your top 20 Duggets for MPE 2021. Congratulations! Now, choosing a new Miss Philippines Earth is a not so easy task, with delegates becoming more competitive year after year. But thanks to these individuals I'm about to introduce, selecting the rightful winner is out of our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Board of Judges. Up first, we've got an international model, entrepreneur, mental health advocate, and founder of Talentman, an emerging talent management agency based in Berlin, Germany. We give you Mr. Michael Seifert. Up next, we got a former film and TV actress and beauty queen who's one of the major driving forces behind Miss Earth and Miss Philippines Earth beauty pageants. My favorite, Miss Lorraine Shook. We got a host, actor, and weather anchor, Philippine TV's Kuya Kim, Mr. Kim Atienza. Environment and positive lifestyle advocate who was named one of the most influential people in Miss Earth history, Miss Earth 2018, Win Fong Han. Also, we've got international television host, environmentalist, and national ambassador of WWF Philippines, Mr. Mark Nelson. And last but not the least, we've got a World Wildlife Fund ambassador and climate reality leader who has worked with various environmental and social groups in the US. The reigning Miss Earth, Miss Lindsay Coffey. To all of our judges, thank you so much for being right here. We really do appreciate your time, and we say good luck to you guys because we are gonna put you right now to work as we begin the first round of competition. You know, there could never be enough words to describe what you're about to see, but I know for a fact that these ladies are dolled up to give you 20 ways to define what elegance is all about. This is their first chance to impress the judges. So let's welcome back our top 20 in the evening gown competition.
Angeles City, Gail Ventic. Gail pushes for ecopreneurship, which means encouraging businesses to adapt eco-responsible methods in procuring, manufacturing, transporting, all the way to disposing byproducts. Atimonan, Quezon. Amira Almamari. Amira supports the preservation of marine biodiversity, which she believes is important for the Philippines being a country surrounded by water. Baler Aurora. Verna Abby Katusalem. Verna is all for KKB, Kanya-Kanyang Bag, a movement to curb the increasing number of single-use plastics. Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. Luis Theonis. Luis hopes we can one day put an end to plastic pollution. She hopes both individuals and the government could find ways to make the country plastic-free. Cordon, Isabella. Zenith Can. Zenith's advocacy focuses on air purification and conservation, one of the biggest challenges the country is facing today. She hopes more people would take this matter seriously. Cotabato City, Alexandra Salazar. Alexandra values the preservation of the Earth's flora and fauna. By doing so, she believes there's a hope to make the world the paradise it used to be. Esperanza Sultan Kudarat. Amira Alicia Kamhawe. Amira wishes to work for the conservation of the forests. She believes that the destruction of our forests is a setback in our fight against climate change. Iloilo City, Rosel Angela Songano. Rosel is part of the environmental movement called HEART, Home, Earth, Art, which is aimed at raising awareness on environmental issues using the theater. Malungon Sarangani, Fatima Kate Bisan. Fatima has witnessed the impact of improper solid waste management handling and disposal on health and the environment. That's why she supports the promotion of proper solid waste management for public health and safety. Mandaluyong City, Ronnie Meneses. Ronnie has been a vegetarian for almost 2 years, and as such, she espouses plant-based diet, not just for the health of the body, but also for the health and longevity of our planet. Moalboal, Cebu, Charissa Rama. Charissa's chosen advocacy is pro-tourism, which stands for the protection of tourist spots while promoting tourism. Nagtipunan, Quirino, Zaira Ballesteros. Zaira proudly supports the promotion of innovative projects and research that could benefit ecotourism. Parañaque City, Nayla Al-Shurbaji. Nayla hopes we can reduce our current plastic waste by turning it into usable products. She believes we may need to stop single-use plastics while dealing with the present plastic waste overload. Silay City, Ria De Ocampo. Ria is an active member of social civic groups in her city, which allowed her to understand the importance of reforestation as a means to prevent soil erosion and to provide a habitat for wild animals. Siniloan, Laguna, Iliana Marie Aduana. Iliana wants to be an advocate of a sustainable and zero-waste way of living and promote the relationship among the environment, economy, and public health. Santo Domingo, Albay, Aubrey Asuncion. Aubrey has always been an active supporter of saving ocean biodiversity by planting solar-powered artificial coral reef. Hashtag bring back the color of the ocean. Hashtag Coral Garden Genesis. Sugbong Kogon, Misamis Oriental. Catherine Gepetacio. Catherine is all for living simply and healthy, which entails rethinking buying habits and slowing down on activities that degrade the environment. Talisay City, Mia Jane Salisbury. Mia pushes for reducing single-use plastic as a practical and accessible goal that can be implemented to protect marine life and ultimately all inhabitants of the earth. Tanay Rizal, Sofia Galve. Sophia's advocacy centers on eco-entrepreneurship, which is all about creating and applying a sustainable social enterprise model starting at the barangay level. Tungawan, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Mayriza, Borja. Mayriza's goal is to help promote ecotourism in the municipality of Tungawan, where the whole community takes ownership in the protection of natural resources and provides a unique experience for visiting tourists.
Unbelievable! We just saw 20 defining moments from 20 equally stunning ladies, each one eager to clinch the Miss Philippines Earth crown. And radiant as they are, let's see if they will shine even brighter when they speak their minds out. And that is happening next when we return. Don't go away. This is Miss Philippines Earth 2021.
Brought to you by Kitco Travel and Tours, Miss Earth Foundation, Ecosystem App, and Myra Vitamin.
Welcome to Iloilo City, a city known for the love it showers, may it be to the people or to the environment. I always take pride on how Ilonggos rehabilitate their environment, especially the Iloilo River, and how they have taken steps to share in the responsibility of managing and maintaining the ecological balance in our beloved city.
I am Rosel Angela Songano, Miss Philippines Earth, Iloilo City. And with me is my advocacy I call HEART, Home, Earth, Art.
H stands for home. It is focused on preserving the home that we have and the only home that we can have. This could be done by encouraging the youth to rethink their ways and engage in environmental rehabilitation programs and go greener activities.
Sa kalawakan, umaawit ang birheng kagubatan.
How has your life changed since you were crowned with your titles?
Who wants to go first? Sige na.
Whoever wants to go. Okay, me na lang. Everyone's like looking at me. Okay, it changed. Like, I was like renewed into the pageant. I've been doing pageant for 10 years already, but usually that was like on the same wavelength. But it was like I was like reborn because this is very new to me. And I'm really glad that I had this opportunity that I could share in the future. That I've tried traditional pageants and virtual pageant, and that is how much we are so into forcing and maybe pushing ourselves into the limits.
Well, you know, for me, aside from what I said earlier, di ba, parang mas naging pikay nga ako and parang mas naging expressive ako in a lot of ways. The way I talk, the way my hairstyle, that naman, no? And also the way that I generally see people has changed. And I love the way it has changed me in terms of confidence. Like, I was confident before, but there's a different kind of confidence in knowing that you have a crown. There's a crown on your head. You have proven yourself in a lot of different ways, and it has cleared my mind into the direction I want to go. Diba? Every one of us has plans, I'm sure. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you too. I'm looking at you too.
Plan A, B, or C.
Or may di pa ako siya.
We all have plans in the future, and I think that this experience will really make an indelible mark on our hearts and our souls. And that is really the biggest change, you know, the confidence, the power.
Welcome back to the grand coronation night of Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Now, Miss Philippines Earth winners are known to be quick on their toes when it comes to Q&A. That is why I love this pageant so much. Throw them any question and you'd most likely be thrown off your feet with their thought-provoking answers. And let me tell you, this batch will live up to the expectations. Now for this round, we are gonna put the wits of our top 20 delegates to the test. Each one of them was asked to pick one color, red, blue, or yellow. Each caller has a corresponding question, so there's a chance that some of our delegates would be answering the same question depending on the caller they chose. They were then given 30 seconds only to respond. Now keep in mind that their answers are spontaneous and unrehearsed, just like this one. So, if everyone is ready, here is the first batch of our top 20.
Whenever I wake up, I actually was able to do something, not only for my country, but also for the environment. And as an ecopreneur myself, that is what I am doing today. I try my very best to change our current economy to become a greener economy, little by little, step by step, by contacting all of the micro businesses to be able to change their ways. In my own little way, I could be a change.
I feel most seen and understood simply when others listen to me. I feel like when someone lends me a helping ear or a helping hand or even a shoulder to cry on, I feel like they see my story, they see my experience, and they see that I am not what I've been through, but rather the product of the lesson I've learned of what I've been through. And I feel like I am seen if they just listen to me and know that I am who I am, because I've learned from all of my experiences. Thank you.
What makes me feel most seen and understood is the opportunity that I was given to become part of the local government unit of Baler. Because of this, I am given the great platform to encourage people to become part of the KKB advocacy or the Kanyang-Kanyang Bag advocacy. With the platform that I have, I am given the opportunity to be seen by people, not only in my hometown, but now that I am part of Miss Philippines Earth, I know that I will be able to make a change. Thank you.
What gives me the greatest sense of fulfillment is being able to pursue my passion in life. And that passion right now is to help save the environment. On this Miss Philippines Earth platform, I'm doing my best to do my advocacy, which is to reduce plastic pollution. And I hope to be the voice to lead and inspire the people in transforming the Philippines to become a cleaner and greener and bluer community. I know together we can work wonders for a brighter future.
For me, what makes me feel seen and understood is when people listen to me and my whims, as well as my ideals in life. That is where I feel most seen and understood, because I believe that when people listen to me and of course listen to me speak with what's on my mind, then I feel like I am given importance. And that importance is something that makes a difference in me, because that is where my self-confidence and my belief in myself roots from.
I am most grateful for 3 qualities. I am family-oriented, God-fearing, and passionate. Family-oriented because I've always loved my family, they've always got my back, and whatever I do, whatever achievements or downfalls that I have, I know I've got my family. God-fearing. Despite being judged in this pageant, I know that God knows that what's in my heart, and to me that's what matters most.
I am a phenomenal woman, and as a phenomenal woman, the qualities that I am most grateful for is me being passionate, me being committed, and me being able to inspire others. Being passionate means that I am motivated to the causes that I advocate for. And being committed means that I am able to pursue the things that I want, to be able to work hard for it, no matter the challenges and obstacles that come along my way.
What gives me the greatest sense of fulfillment is inspiring, empowering, and educating the youth. I can do this through environmental education, through the arts, and through this, I gain a sense of fulfillment because I know that through this we can save humanity and bring balance back to our ecosystems.
I am grateful because I have these 3 qualities with me that I will always bring with me. The head, heart, and hands. A head who has visions in protecting the Mother Earth, a heart to have compassion, to give care to the Mother Earth, and a hands who will not only speak for her advocacy, but who will also do it into an action. I have the head, heart, and head in protecting the environment. Thank you.
Out of all the qualities that I have, I truly give much importance and value to my core values. I am a very compassionate person, and to me, living life with compassion entails me to have a great amount of respect, love, and kindness to myself, to other people, and to the environment. And I truly believe that these are the core values that we need for us to have a very healthy and happy life.
Amazing. These ladies made this round like a walk in the park. And while we're on this topic of taking a walk, this lovely lady coming from Melbourne, Australia is about to take one as she passes on her title. Here for her farewell walk and to say some words of thanks, let's all welcome back Miss Philippines Ecotourism 2020, Elisa Marie Mendoza.
My blessing of 2020 has reached the end of its journey, leaving me with memories and friendships I will always treasure, as well as a lifetime of thankfulness towards everyone who supported and believed in me. To Tita Choi, The Face Australia for starting my journey, to Carousel Productions for crowning me with such an honor, and my biggest thank you goes to my family. Because of them, I am proud and humbled to say for the last time, this has been Eliza Marie Mendoza, your Miss Philippines Earth Ecotourism 2020. Thank you and God bless.
10 delegates down, 10 more to go. More witty answers from Carmen ladies are coming your way when Miss Philippines Earth 2021 continues.
Ako, si Amira Alicia Gabasan Kamhawe, bugal na ginarepresentar ang amon matahom kag manami nga lugar. Munisipalidad sang Esperanza, probinsya sang Sultan Kudarat. Our place is a tropical paradise made up of vast agricultural lands and astounding sceneries that portray a remarkable beauty of nature. It is home to and dynamic people. Our history, culture, and tradition thrive on what our ancestors have taught us. That unity, despite diversity, is what we need to create a prosperous society. That our place is safe and peaceful. And by representing it in the Miss Philippines Earth, I can be the light that shows the world that Sultan Kudarat is truly sikat. Once again, I am Amira Alicia Gabasan Kamhawe, Woman of the Earth.
What are you most proud of? There is a favorite. I'm sure there's one moment, the whole competition, you just thought to yourself, wow, you're so proud and you can shout to the world, this is me. So what was that moment?
Okay, proudest moment. Okay, ako yung una na tanong. So, ano lang yung unang Okay, proudest moment I think is, you know, when you're a Philippine representative, it's super hard when everybody, this is real when everybody wants you to lose. But that won't stop me or my team from still doing our best. Like, you could say na you're not meant to win, you're not meant to do this and that, but we are meant to do our best. And that's what we did, you know, like, with all the bashing, with everything I've seen, as heartbreaking as it was, parang I still chose to nailaban for my team. Because it wasn't only me, it was the team talaga and everybody who believed in me and you guys supporting me. So So I think that was my most proud moment, even if everybody says you won't. I still can. Ano yung Anjali Ong? Ano yun?
We will get yeah. It would definitely be the crowning moment because I mean, maybe I say this too much, but I do feel like I was the underdog of the competition. I wasn't being noticed for a lot of it. I didn't have a huge team. I felt like everything I was doing on my own. And there was a certain point in the competition where I called Tita Rod, I called, some of the secretaries here at Carousel. I called you and I said I want to quit, and I felt like I was doing everything that I could, but I wasn't being recognized. And I feel like that's kind of a reflection sometimes of what we experience in this world. We do so much, we feel like we do the most, but nobody recognizes it. And it's come to that point when we think, do we need the recognition? Was I just in the pageant for the purpose of getting a crown and people knowing me as a beauty queen, or was I really doing it for something more? So around that moment, I worked with a couple of LGUs and NGOs to distribute relief goods, even just within Mandaluyong, who was struggling with not just the COVID-19 pandemic, but we had a lot of natural disasters going on too. And after that, my eyes were opened that when you join a pageant, it is so much more than just getting a crown and getting a title. It's really about putting action to the words that you say, and a lot of people being able to witness it.
Back for more winning statements right here on Miss Philippines Earth. This time coming from the second half of our top 20. Let's see if this batch will impress you and our judges as well. Right now, it's time to listen in.
What makes me seen is that if they see me as my character as a woman, not just my beautiful face or my physical appearance, but my character, and people can understand me through my attitude for what I have act towards them, because I believe that character is everything.
I personally believe that what makes me grateful about myself is that my imperfections. I do believe that everyone is not aware about their imperfections, but as for me, my imperfections is what makes me more beautiful. And I embrace it even more. With my imperfection, it is a room for me for improvement. With my imperfection, I am willing to adopt more experiences for me to be able to use it as inspiration to other people.
I'm most grateful about the fact that I can keep my head straight no matter what. I'm there for myself when I'm feeling the worst, and that's what's most important when you are dealing with problems in life. I know that I could get through it because I've been wearing shoes that are way too big for my feet. And I've been handling life as good as I can, and that's the greatest quality that I have.
The qualities that I'm most grateful for are compassion, empathy, a big heart, a serviceable heart, and a humble spirit that has the passion to take care of our environment. I would like to take these qualities to Miss Philippines Earth in order for me to share love and spread awareness about the importance of protecting our Mother Earth, because we only have one planet and we only have one life, so let us not waste it.
I do believe that I am most seen and understood when I get to educate people and I get to reach out to them as well as to use my voice, because right now I have realized the value of my words, and that is to speak the kindest and yet the fiercest words there are. And I am utilizing my voice because I know that my words are my greatest weapons. And that is how I feel most seen and understood. And right now, I am here today, standing, trying to protect, to promote, and to preserve our one and only home, our Earth.
I feel most seen and understood when people start to stop and genuinely listen to my message. And then afterwards, if I see the effect of my message, which is their actions, and of course, its effect not only for them, not only for me, but of course for everyone in the community and everyone in the environment or anything in the environment. Thank you.
In this time of pandemic, I am so grateful that I learned to be contemplative. It is very important that in this time, we realize that pandemic is actually a gift to humans, for us, to become renewed and change our personal values and lifestyle so that as we move forward in the future, we will always include the environment in our equations when we make decisions and actions. Thank you very much.
For me, what gives me the biggest sense of fulfillment is being who I am. It's staying true to my character and knowing that at the end of the day, no matter what is on the exterior, that I am staying true to my purpose, that I am continuing to lead by the example that I want to see in the world. I am being an eco-angel and continuously being a beauty with a cause. Thank you.
What gives me the greatest sense of fulfillment is being able to provide help to the indigenous peoples of Rizal, the Dumagats. Through my advocacy of ecopreneurship, I am able to give them a dignified livelihood because of our ecotourism. And that really gives me a big sense of fulfillment. And hopefully, I can bring this sense of fulfillment into my duty as your next Miss Philippines Earth. Thank you.
When I'm feeling down, I'm feeling anxious or nervous, I get all the support or the energy from my family members because they understand me the most and they give me all the support that I need, especially with this pageant that I'm joining right now. I'm just so grateful and thankful that they've been giving me all the support, love that I need to stay with the pageant.
Whew. The tension is mounting with 2 rounds of the competition done. We saw the top 20 delegates ace that round with utmost confidence, just like the confidence level of this queen who had a wonderful year. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Philippines Spire 2020, Shane Tormes.
As I relinquish my crown, I would like to give honor to the people behind this meaningful triumph. To my family, most especially my mama and papa, I hope I have made you proud. My utmost gratitude to Carousel Productions for giving me this great opportunity. To my Atimonan, Mayor Ticoy Mendoza, my K-Familia, Luminous Circle artists, to all the designers, stylists, and makeup artists, friends, and Shane Angels who supported and fought for me since day one. The journey to the fire unfolded at the right purpose, and I will keep that fire burning. Isang nag-aalab na pasasalamat sa inyong lahat.
Heavenly bodies in form-fitting swimsuits are up next. This is the grand coronation of Miss Philippines Earth 2021.
I am Zenith Can, Miss Philippines Earth, Cordon Isabella. We offer agri-tourism and eco-tourism sites to be visible. From verdant mountains, lush fields, and the spectacular bodies of water, just name it, we have it. Our town is a melting pot of culture and we are used local delicacies. We are also the home of the vibrant Manalan Festival. Welcome to the agri-tourism hub of Cagayan Valley, Cordon Isabella! Collect food waste and use them to feed hogs. We also convert agricultural waste into organic fertilizers that we use to sustain what we planted in our recycled pots to reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
is your message for your success?
Okay, who goes first?
Ako na naman.
Okay. Well, I think for me, it's so important to always stick to your core in whatever you're going to do after your crowning moment. It's so easy to get engulfed in, this environment thinking that you're a queen, so you're superior and you already got the crown, so that's all you have to do. But that's only the point where your journey actually starts. So I think it's so important amidst, the challenges and the successes of whatever you're going to go through. So important to remember why you joined Miss Philippines Earth in the first place and what you're trying to achieve with your respective title.
I just want her to enjoy her youth. Don't be too serious. It's okay not to know anything because you don't have to be an environmentalist to become Miss Philippines Earth or Miss Philippines Fire or Miss Philippines Water. You just really have to have that sincerity in your heart that you really much wanted to move forward and to lead the way. If no one can lead, then maybe it's about time for you to find a way to lead in whatever means that you can. And of course, this burning passion, keep that fire burning in your heart.
You're still watching Miss Philippines Earth 2021. There are about 10 million known callers, but going through each one of them is quite taxing on a Sunday morning. Instead, let's admire 20 shades of gorgeous ladies oozing with confidence built around a stunning figure. Wearing swimsuits of their own choice with some of the country's breathtaking spots serving as backdrop, here are the top 20 in the Fitness and Form competition.
Angeles City, Gail Bentic. Gail's color is flamingo pink, known as the oldest color on Earth. Pink stands for hope, and just like a flamingo that balances on one foot, we too should work to restore the balance in nature. Atimonan, Quezon, Amira Almamari. Amira exudes vibrance, positivity, and warmth. Just like her color, apricot orange. It represents the ray of light and signals the call to protect and preserve the environment. Baler Aurora. Verna Abby Katusalem. Verna chose Persian blue, which represents tranquility and the heavens. The uniqueness of the color reflects her individuality and reminds her of how beautiful the earth is. Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. Luis Unit. Luis chose fire red for two reasons. First, symbolizes the bleeding state of the environment. And second, it stands for the bravery of a warrior, or in her case, an eco-warrior, fighting to save the earth. Cordon Isabella, Zenith Can. Zenith loves the soothing grass green color. For her, it embodies nature's beauty, a rich biodiversity, and an ecosystem teeming with life. Cotabato City, Alexandra Salazar. Alexandra picked olive green, not too loud nor too dull. She says that olive green speaks of nature, one of the many shades of green seen in forests, mountains, and even under the sea. Esperanza Sultan Kudarat. Amira Alicia Kamhawe. Amira's color is fine green. For her, the color represents sustainability and power. It is associated with life, abundance, and the planet we live on. Iloilo City. Rosel Angela Songano. Rosel considered amber orange as a multifaceted color. It signifies warmth, wisdom, energy, and uniqueness, attributes that allow people to influence others and create a positive impact on the environment. Malungon Sarangani. Fatima Kate Bisan. Fatima's choice is forest green, the representation of Mother Nature herself. It signifies life, growth, tranquility, and the willingness to embrace life with positivity. Mandaluyong City. Ronnie Meneses. Ronnie goes for nude, the neutral shade that represents diversity. It also symbolizes warmth and security. Warmth of feeling at home with our surroundings, and the security derived from the environment. Moalboal Cebu. Teresa Rama. Teresa can't get over seaweed green. And why not? The color is tranquil and cool to the eyes. Best of all, it's the color you see when the waters of Moalboal meet the sky. Nagtipunan Quirino. Zaira Ballesteros. Zaira's sunny personality translates to her chosen color, daffodil yellow. She considers this color as a symbol of her personal journey of self-love. and acceptance. Parañaque City, Nayla Al-Sharbaji. Nayla's color is not just green, it's fun green. She loves fun green because it does not only embody Mother Earth and life itself, but also her eco-friendliness. Silay City, Ria De Ocampo. Ria considers sand brown as a color of strength and stability, and of comfort and security. It also reminds her of the rich soil that nurtures the earth. Siniloan, Laguna, Ilyana Marie Aduana. Ilyana picked Sunrise Orange, a color that exudes positivity, hope, and warmth. She also chose this color because it's the best shade to represent the beautiful sunrise. Santo Domingo Albay, Aubrey Asuncion. Aubrey is part of the environmental movement Coral Garden Genesis 2, which is aimed at protecting corals to restore the balance of marine life. And for that reason, there's no other color for her than coral pink. Sugbong Kogon, Misamis Oriental. Catherine Tangipetasio. Catherine chose golden yellow. Catherine chose golden yellow because it makes her feel vibrant and empowered, just like the immeasurable power of the sun. Talisay City, Mia Salisbury. Mia loves ruby red. The lustrous rich hue represents the burning passion to achieve the goals we set for ourselves. Tanay Rizal, Sofia Galve. Sofia can't take her eyes off red-orange, the color of fire trees that stand majestically during summer. It also represents the fiery passion of indigenous people fight to reverse the effects of climate change. Tungawan, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Mayriza Borja. Mayriza's color of choice is royal blue. She considers it as the color of serenity and inspiration, and a spiritual shade that signifies the healing power of God.
And those are your top 20 delegates showing off their shapely form and proving that they are fit to take on any queenly task. Congratulations! You know, last year, another lady finished the competition in top form and eventually claimed the spot in our elemental court. Let's now put our spotlight on Miss Philippines Water 2020, Maria Gianna Llanes.
If there's anything I learned during my reign, it's to truly let the flow take control. Amidst the push and pull of the waves of life, I was able to work with numerous NGOs, travel across the country, and even start my own initiative, Bughaw. Beyond sharing my story, I got to listen to so many and understand the true purpose of being a queen. As the ocean is endless, my work continues. To my Lola, Mom and Dad, Ryan, Beanie, my family, friends, team, and my K-Familia, thank you for believing in this underdog from day one. To my successor, just remember to dance with the waves and move with the sea. This has been Gianna Llanes, your Miss Philippines Earth Water 2020.
Oh wow! All 3 rounds of the competition are done. And we're about to find out who among the top 20 will survive the next cut. From top 20, we're going to be having our top 10. Will your choices match those of our judges? Well, the answer is coming up when we return. Don't go away.
My message for whoever is going to become the next Amihan. Well, syempre ako yun, pero the next Miss Philippines Air 2021 is that I know it's gonna be a tough position because sometimes, diba, almost is sometimes a little bit, medyo masakit compared to a yes, diba? And there will come a time that you would contemplate about that. You might think about a lot of different questions in your mind. But for me, as somebody who's been through that, my advice is to just keep floating up. Up you go. Because no matter what happens, the woman that you become, when you reach that place. It will never be taken away from you. And even though you're not going to compete abroad, and even though you're really just going to be there in your locality and keeping up with the grace of the crowd, there are a lot of different things that you can do. So challenge yourself. The challenge is for you to focus on your advocacies, for you to make a mark, and for people to remember that that girl is Miss Philippines Era, and she will always be remembered for that. And that's what I always want her to think about.
Ako naman yung sasagot sa kanya.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted mo. Challenge mo. Well, ako naman, first of all, congratulations to you, all your hard work.
Advance!
To you, Queens, kasi all your hard work paid off. And ang gusto kong message sa ito is to constantly know that when times get hard, even though there are people who don't believe in you or don't believe you can, cling to those people who actually believe in you. You know, sometimes we tend to not focus on the positive. Sometimes we see 100 comments and it's all positive and we see one negative and then yun yung papansinin natin. So I hope that doesn't happen for you. Like, only focus on what's good. Only focus on what's positive, because positivity will lead a way for you to get the crown. And of course, I know you're genuine with your advocacy, and that's why you won. So make it a very fruitful reign. It's okay, like Ate Shini said, to not know everything right away, but to be a queen, you have to be willing to learn. Yes, you have to be willing to learn. Learn to be willing to accept advices, knowledge, feedback, constructive criticisms. Because of course, you're going to be competing internationally, and you need this. So find people, surround yourself with people who actually believe in you. But before you do that, you first have to believe in yourself. So I know you will represent the Philippines so well, and we'll all be here to guide you whenever you need us. We're just a PM away. You go, Queen.
We're back here on Miss Philippines Earth 2021. You know, since 2004, the Miss Earth Foundation has served as the outreach arm of Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth pageants. It has partnered with various national and international organizations in promoting this sustainable lifestyle and spreading awareness on pressing issues affecting our environment. This year, the Miss Earth Foundation breaks new ground by recognizing outstanding environmental projects of private corporations and local government units. These projects were chosen based on innovation, relevance, and public engagement. Now, here's Miss Earth Foundation consultant, Miss Catherine Vital, to announce this year's winners.
Thank you, Robbie. The Miss Earth Foundation, in partnership with the Ecosystem mobile app, proudly launches the Miss Earth Eco Awards as a way to showcase concrete models and best practices in environmental protection, ecological conservation, and sustainability. After months of deliberation, we are proud to announce the winners of the inaugural Miss Earth Eco Awards. For the local government units category, for their initiatives in promoting sustainable ecotourism, the winners are Hagna Bohol, Saguday Quirino, Santa Cruz Davao Tour, Tanay Rizal, and for their initiatives in reducing plastic and other forms of waste, the winners in the private sector category are Ayala Land, Incorporated. In 2020, Ayala Land Incorporated recycled some 28 metric tons of plastic waste. Together with its partners, the collected plastics were mixed with cement and other materials to form durable construction materials like bricks for pathways, sidewalks, and fences. Gcash. G-Forest is a new feature of Gcash. Gives account holders the ability to grow virtual trees through the app by doing simple tasks that lessen their carbon footprint, such as walking, paying bills online, and using recyclable materials. SM Green Bag. Launched in 2007 by SM Markets, the first reusable bag in the Philippines has changed the shopping habits of countless Filipinos. The project eventually led to the My Own Bag campaign, gave incentive to SM shoppers who use their green bags. Sales from SM Green Bag supported various tree planting initiatives. Unilever Philippines. Unilever's Mrs. Wala Stick is an environmental education and plastic collection program developed to ensure that plastic waste is out of landfills and waterways. It gives incentives to households, community junk shops, and partners for every kilo of plastic waste, and has been implemented in over 400 barangays in Metro Manila and nearby provinces since 2012. On behalf of the members of the selection panel from different sectors and the technical committee of the Miss Earth Eco Awards, congratulations to all the winners and our sincere thanks for taking steps to protect our environment. Back to you, Robbie.
Well, congratulations to the winners of the first Miss Earth Foundation Awards. Good job. We hope that this undertaking would inspire more organizations to promote sustainable living and saving our planet. Now, another beauty deserves our congratulations for successfully capping her journey in our pageant. Friends, here is Miss Philippines Earth Air 2020, Patricia Shirley Santos.
I'll always be grateful that despite the devastation brought by the pandemic, I was given the platform to uplift lives and touch people's hearts. Tonight, before I pass on the crown, I wish to acknowledge those who made this victory possible and my reign meaningful. To my team, Mommy Drew, Linnell, Mama JV, Ave, Jay, to my KF mentors, Tito Raj and Tito Gio, to the LGUs of Daraga and Albay, Attorney Carol and Kong Joey Salceda, to Raya, Hill, and everyone who supported Diwa, to Carlos and my mom, thank you for always believing in me. This is Patricia Santos, your Miss Philippines Air 2020, always and forever your Reina Amihan.
The excitement continues with the announcement of our top 10, only here on the grand coronation of Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Well, the time has come to find out who among our top 20 still stand the chance to become our Miss Philippines Earth 2021. 10 out of 20 delegates will be moving on to face our final question. As I call each delegate, we'll be putting her online to answer our final question, which will be the same for everyone in our top 10. I'll be reading the question to the delegate only when she joins us online, and she will be given 30 seconds to answer. Well, I got the list of our top 10 coming from Miss Maricris Barbaso, partner SGV and Company, our official tabulator. I miss you. But right now, you better brace yourselves. Here we go. In no particular order, part of our top 10 is Malungon, Sarangani, Fatima Kate Bisan. Can you hear me? Good evening, Fatima. You look beautiful in
Thank you.
white.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm very honored to be here standing in front of you, and I feel challenged to prove that I deserve to be one of the beautiful candidates here in Miss Philippines Earth.
Well, there's one more challenge that you're about to face. But before we give you that one, I'm here to tell you that you're part of our top 10 right now. So congratulations, Fatima. All right, you still have this golden opportunity to become our Miss Philippines Earth 2021 if you answer this final question correctly. Are you ready? Yep, okay. You're gonna be given 30 seconds to answer this one. Now, Fatima, here is your final question. You have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
You know, as my favorite saying states, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about moving forward and to go on with life and to embrace this new normal. We also need to follow these protocols given by the government, by the IATF. We need to protect our loved ones, our family, and most of all, ourselves. With this pandemic, I am still able to help protect the environment because I have a head that envisions ways in protecting the environment, a compassionate heart that serves the Mother Earth, and a hands that will put everything into action. Thank you.
She is very passionate about her answer. Thank you so much. Malungon, Sarangani, Fatima Kate Bisan. Up next, we're gonna be having Siniloan, Laguna, Ilyana Marie Aduana. Hello. No problem, we totally understand. And this is really the beauty of virtual events.
Yes, I'm just gonna...
Embracing the new normal, right? But my gosh, Ilyana, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really an honor
Now,
to be here tonight.
well, this is my honor right now as I announce that you are part of our top 10. Congratulations!
I'm just so...
How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I'm feeling really ecstatic right now, and I know that every one of us here really deserves to be part of the top 10, so I'm just really grateful. Thank you.
All right. I love to hear that one. Ilyana, the question goes. You have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
It's true that the pandemic has caused us a lot of misfortunes when it comes to the environment, the economy, as well as, of course, our health and wellness. But as a very positive person, I will have to utilize that kind of a positivity because that positivity can always exude warmth and altruism towards the people and the environment. And I am hoping that my positivity can also become the strength that I can reach out to people to become my allies in this fight of the environmental degradation and environmental pollution that we are experiencing right now. I am here today standing and encouraging all of you to light up the fire within your hearts to protect, promote, and preserve our one and only home, our Earth. Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we're gonna be having Santo Domingo Albay, Aubrey Asuncion. Aubrey, I'm here to tell you that you are part of our top 10. Congratulations!
Thank you so much!
So it just means one thing, that you still have this chance to become our next Miss Philippines Earth 2021 if you answer our final question within 30 seconds correctly. Are you ready to face this one?
Yes, I'm ready.
You have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I plan to move forward by onboarding my Coral Garden Genesis 2. Actually, right now we are already on the planning stage of it. And we're doing it because we are greatly motivated by the people in our coastal community. Because if we know that if we save the seas, we are not just taking care of our oceans, but we are also giving back the livelihood of our people. And I hope that the government and leaders would help us in the onboarding of this project, because we know that if we would work hand in hand, we are taking back the colors of the oceans and of course the livelihood of our people. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Aubrey Asuncion, Santo Domingo, Albay. Let's have Silay City, Ria De Ocampo.
Hi, Roby.
Hi, Ria. Oh my gosh. Tinalo mo pa yung setup namin ngayon.
Thank you, Robbie. We are actually in Silay City and I'm so grateful for my team.
Well, sakto yung setup mo, cause I'm here to announce that Ria, you're part of our top 10. Congratulations!
Thank you very much!
Okay, so Ria, Silay City, here is your final question. You have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
It is no doubt that the pandemic has affected all aspects of our lives. And I believe that it is important to remember, let us all stay strong, and this pandemic cannot stop us from achieving our goals. I myself, it's my dream to be in this Miss Philippines Earth Beauty Pageant, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So let us all stay strong, let us all stay safe, let us follow health protocols, and be a part, share our part, so that we will not only protect ourselves, but also our loved ones and our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ria De Ocampo, Silay City. Defining. Thank you.
Thank you.
Part of our top 10 is Atimonan, Quezon, Amira Almamari. Wow.
Hello, good evening.
You look stunning.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. Well, Amira Almamari from Atimonan, Quezon, forgive me. I'm here to tell you that you've made it. You're part of our top 10.
Thank you so much.
Atimonan, Quezon, your question is, you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I plan to move forward even during this pandemic by starting with myself. I have been in a slump this whole journey of this quarantine, but I realized that if you find your purpose and you are able to give not only yourself, but empower your communities to give them a voice, because I believe no one in this world is voiceless, then I think that I can move forward by making a change, starting with the fisher folks here, and hopefully I can encourage other people to use that little voice in their head, because it only takes a spark of ambition and hope to change the world. Thank you.
Wow, just in the nick of time. Amira, letting her voice be heard. Thank you for your answer.
Thank you so much.
We're halfway there as we call in Tanay Rizal Sofia Lopez Galve. This is a beautiful setup. Yeah, you got a beautiful dress, beautiful aura, beautiful smile. And you know what goes perfectly with that setup? This announcement I'm about to say or make. Sophia, I'm here to tell you that you're part of our top 10. Congratulations!
Thank you!
Alright, but Sophia, congratulations. You still have this chance to become our next MPE 2021, our next Miss Philippines Earth. Here we go. Sophia, your question is, you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I plan to move forward by sticking to my plan, which is to create my camping site in Barangay Cayabo and to help the indigenous peoples there in Tanay. And also, I would like to invite everyone to please heed the call for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, because that is our plan for the future. That is the plan that will get us to a better and greener planet by 2030. Thank you.
Thank you. With authority, Sofia Lopez Galvez, Tanay Rizal. I love the post. All right. Thank you, Sofia.
Thank you so much.
Let's move forward, get the ball rolling as we talk to another delegate who's part of our top 10. And she is Parañaque City, Nayla Alshorbaji.
Adjusting so far?
No, you're all good. You're perfect. Just like this perfect message I'm about to say. Well, Nayla, you have to be ready because you're part of our top 10. Congratulations! I love that happiness. Congratulations. Okay, but it means one thing. You still have that chance to become our next Miss Philippines Earth 2021 if and when you answer this final question within 30 seconds. Okay, Nayla, good luck. The final question is, you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I believe despite the restrictions in terms of pandemic, we have social media for us to progress and move forward. And I think that's the beauty of the generation that we are going through right now. So moving forward, I think that I could accomplish my goals and dreams regardless because I have a bright future, even if we're during the pandemic. And I hope that inspires people around us. Thank you.
Thank you, Nayla Alshorbaji. Utilize the power of social media. Parañaque City, maraming salamat. Part of the list is Sugbong Kogon, Misamis Oriental, Catherine Tan, Gipitasyo. I love the callers that I'm seeing right now on our screen. Well, let me add one more caller in your life as I announce that you are part of our top 10. Congratulations! All right, the final question, Catherine, is you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
This time of pandemic, we experience a lot of setbacks in our lives. But I believe that if you are very passionate with what you believe in and what you fight for, you can still continue this. For me, I was a student leader for Green Campus in my school. During the pandemic, this was cut off because there was no more on campus. But now, I still continued my passion for service by organizing a group in my town stray feeding program so that I could help those rescue shelters in feeding their stray cats and dogs. Thank you very much.
Catherine Tan, Gipitasyo, thank you for sharing all of these magnificent stories. Thank you. We appreciate that one. And good luck. And part of the list, of course, is Iloilo City, Rosel Angela Songano. Hello, how do you feel?
I'm feeling great. It's an amazing day. Amazing night, actually.
Well, I'm here to make your day more amazing as I say that you're part of our top 10. Congratulations, Iloilo City.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well, we're not going to stop there. You still have this chance to become our next Miss Philippines Earth 2021 if you answer our final question within 30 seconds. Okay. Are you ready? Rosel?
I'm ready.
Your question goes, you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I plan to move forward through my passions. And one of those passions is serving and protecting the environment. I can do this through my other passion, which is also arts. And through this, I know that we can attain an ideal environment where both humanity and the natural world can thrive together in harmony. Thank you.
Humanity, natural world, Passion Projects. Thank you so much. Iloilo City, Rosel Angela Songano. All right, and capping off the list of our top 10 is Mandaluyong City, Ronnie Meneses. I'm loving this WFH type of setup, work from home.
Yes.
How do you feel right now?
I am actually very excited but also very nervous. I really want this, and so I'm really just hoping for the best right now.
Well, please keep on hoping for the best because the best news is yet to come, all right? So, Ronnie, I'm here to announce that you are part of our top 10. Congratulations!
Thank you. I'm so shy. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, but we're not gonna stop there. You still have this chance to become our next Miss Philippines Earth 2021 if and when you answer our final question within 30 seconds correctly. All right? Ronnie, your final question is, you have goals in life and things you want to do. Given the ongoing pandemic with lots of restrictions, how do you plan to move forward?
I do believe that as long as there is a tomorrow, there is a chance for me to pursue my goals. Even in this pandemic, I was able to join Miss Philippines Earth. I was able to share my advocacy to people, and that does not stop me from doing even more. I believe in living life full of compassion, and that value will allow me to be kind to people, to share love, and to pay respect to myself and to others. I will not let the pandemic stop me from reaching my goals. I am already a step away from becoming, hopefully, Miss Philippines Earth. Thank you.
Thank you. Believing the power of now and tomorrow, Ronnie Meneses. That's it. That concludes the final Q&A. Again, to all of our judges, maraming salamat po. Now, one of these ladies will be ending their day with a glittering crown on her head and this once-in-a-lifetime chance to represent the Philippines in the Miss Earth pageant later this year. In the meantime, part of the Miss Philippines Earth Creed is to educate the young. This year's edition of Little Earth Angels gathered a group of girls who are just as impressive as their big sisters. You better watch this one.
Of the 5 finalists in our search for Lil Earth Angels. Are you ready? Lil Earth Ecotourism. Are you ready to know who she is? Lil Earth Ecotourism is from San Jose Occidental, Mindoro, Jen Zainil Tamot. Congratulations to you, Jen. Yeah!
Up next is my little sister, Little Earth Fire. She is General Trias City, Andy Flordelis.
Now, let's meet Lil Earth Water. And she is Santa Rosa City, Arica Angel Castro. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And now, let's meet our mini-me. Our Lil Earth Air is hailing from Iloilo City. Congratulations, Maribel Dana Marquez.
Thank you very much.
And of course, the final title is for Lil Earth Angel. And she is none other than, drum roll please, Ipil Zamboanga Sibugay Zara Fred Harrison.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
for letting me win this Little Earth Angel. I would like to thank Allah for letting this all happen, and I would like to thank my mom, Tita Mantik, and everyone else who could help me in these past few months.
And you're still watching Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Now, our day will never be complete without acknowledging the showrunners of Miss Philippines Earth who have weathered the ups and downs of the pageantry world in the last 21 years. Galing. They are former Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth Water, Miss Catherine Vital, and Miss Earth 2017, Karen Ibasco, Miss Earth Foundation Consultants, Miss Pichi Veneracion, Vice President and Project Director, Miss Lorraine Shook, Executive Vice President, and Mr. Ramon Monzon, President. Congratulations to Carousel Productions for not being disheartened by the limitations we face, but for seeing the possibilities in a trying situation. And that is what I call magis, going the extra mile, striving for excellence. And before we welcome the new Miss Philippines Earth, well, this is it. Let's take this time to bid farewell to a remarkable lady whose dedication to the environment goes beyond the virtual world. Hers could be the most memorable reign and one that deserves a chapter in beauty pageant history books. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth Water, Roxanne Allison Bayens.
Is full of moments. All the big and small things happening is what prepares us for days where we're meant to bloom the most. A year ago, I had no idea my life would be changing beautifully forever. It was a day of so much gratitude, but more so, it was a day of knowing that a life with genuine purpose is one that is worth living. The earth is my home, my passion, and my heart. I am so grateful to those who held my hand through this advocacy and journey. A crown is not only for a queen, it's for those who first believed in her. I love you all 1,000 times. My family, friends, team, supporters, educators, Cornerstone, Carousel Productions, Ma'am Lorraine, my K-Familia, Tito Rogel, Rian Fernandez, Michael Pataxil, and of course, my Mommy Earth, Julie Bayens. Maraming salamat sa inyo. To my successor, I am deeply excited for what's in store for you. Here's to making our hearts shine when the earth needs it most. This is Roxy Bayens, your Miss Philippines Earth 2020.
Oh, bravo! Congratulations, Roxanne, and all the best to you. We're so proud of you. But ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The scores have been tabulated and verified by SGV and Company, and the results have been forwarded to me by SGV and Company partner, Miss Maricris Barbaso. Thank you so much, boss. After so many delays and uncertainties, one thing is definite. We now have a new Miss Philippines Earth. Everyone watching us at home or online will be the first one to know the name of the winner. After which, we'll be putting our delegate online to give her the good news. This is exciting. A first in pageant history. Let's begin with Miss Philippines Ecotourism. Miss Philippines Ecotourism is Tanay Rizal Sofia Lopez Galve. And now let's have Sofia right here. Sofia, I'm here to tell you that you are Miss Philippines Ecotourism Tanay Rizal. Congratulations! Well, Sophia, what are you feeling right now? Ano bang tumatakbo sa isipan mo?
I'm overflowing with joy and gratitude for all of the people who are with me in this journey. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you to the Miss Philippines Earth Org. I'm just feeling happiness right now. Thank you so much.
And we feel happy and grateful because you're part of our top 5. Congratulations, we're part of our court. All right? Miss Philippines Ecotourism, Tanay Rizal, Sofia Lopez Galvez. Congratulations!
Thank you.
I love the reaction. Thank you so much. Okay. 4 more crowds remain and the next one goes to Miss Philippines Fire. Our Miss Philippines Fire is Mandaluyong City. Let's have Ronnie Meneses on the line. Okay, we got Ronnie right here. Again, Ronnie, I'm a big fan of your WFH setup.
Thank you so much for appreciating my background.
Yep, but right now, we're about to appreciate one more thing as I give this big announcement. Mandaluyong City. We say, congratulations, because you are Miss Philippines Fire, Ronnie Meneses.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Ronnie, is there a message that you want to give to all of your supporters, to your team?
Masyado akong na-surprise. Of course, I would like to thank everyone, my family, my team, my supporters. Thank you for believing in me. And we finally had a crowd and we were able to do it. This is all for you. Kaya ko sabihin kaya, thank you so much and I love you all.
I love the reaction. Ronnie, congratulations to you, Miss Philippines Fire, Mandaluyong City. Oh, I love that reaction. Okay, the next title is for Miss Philippines Water. And it goes to Iloilo City. Coming from Iloilo City. There you go. Rosel.
Hi, Robbie.
Yup, after your answer a while ago was running through your head.
What was running through my head? I want to say I was really frantic, but I'm so glad that I got my message across because it was really what I wanted to say. So I'm glad. I'm really happy.
Well, right now, we are just so glad to make this announcement. Okay? Rosel Angela Songano, we say congratulations because you are Miss Philippines Water, Iloilo City.
Oh my! Thank you so much.
Priceless reaction right there. We love your energy. We love your charisma. Is there something that you want to say?
First of all, I want to extend my thanks to my team and my mom who's right here. I just want to hug her right now. And of course, the organization as well. Thank you so much. And to my fellow Ilonggos and fellow Filipinos, padayan kita sa pagbato. Thank you so much.
Oh, your mom is right, and we want to see that moment if it's possible. Mommy, you can come in. This is the new normal. This is how we do virtual pageants. Mommy, give your daughter a hug. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Best moments right
Yeah,
here.
oh my God.
Captain, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
If there's one Ilonggo word that I love, it's padayon. And for you, Iloilo City, padayon lang. Congratulations, Miss Philippines Water, Rosel Angela Songano. Thank you. Well, 7 ladies remain, but there are only 2 more titles at stake. And one of them is for Miss Philippines Air. And another one is our Miss Philippines Earth. But But right now, let's have MPA or Miss Philippines Air. And she is Atimonan, Quezon. Let's get in touch with Amira Almamari.
Hi!
Hello. How are you feeling right now?
I'm actually feeling very, very good. Overwhelmed, but in a good way.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, but you're about to feel another kind of emotion right now. Okay?
Okay.
Amira, I'm about to make this big announcement, and this is the fact that you are Miss Philippines Air, Atimonan, Quezon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What's running through your mind right now?
I'm just really, really happy. This is my first ever national pageant, and to get Miss Philippines Air is such a big thing for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there something that you want to give, like a message to all of your team, to all of your supporters?
Thank you so much to my Atimonan, to all of my Atimonanans, to the Quezonians, to my mayor, to all of LGU Atimonan, and to everyone who's supporting me. I will promise you that I will be the best Earth Queen that I can be. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you, Amira Almamari, our Miss Philippines Air, Atimonan, Quezon. And finally, this is it. The fairest of them all, Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Miss Philippines Earth 2021 is Parañaque City. There we go. We can see you and we can hear you perfectly. I hope that you can hear me as I make this grand announcement. Are you ready?
Yes.
Nayla, I just want to say congratulations, because you are Miss Philippines Earth 2021, Parañaque City! Congratulations, Nayla Al-Sorbaji!
Oh my god, I'm freaking out a little bit. Thank you.
We love your smile. We can feel your emotion right now. Is there something that you want to say?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's supported me through this. It's been a very difficult journey, but to my heart, I knew that I wanted to be Miss Earth because it is something really dear to me. I told if it would be pageant I join Miss Earth. I understand how I want to move on with the future. I thank everybody from my KF team to True Queen Mindset, as well as the entirety of the Parañaque. Thank you so much.
Well, this just proves that dreams can become a reality. This is what you wanted, and now you are Miss Philippines Earth 2021, Parañaque City, Nayla Al-Sorbaji! Congratulations! All right. My gosh, another year of beauty and responsibility begins with a new set of Earth advocates. Congratulations to all of our winners, and on behalf of Carousel Productions, this has been your Kapamilya. Ako po si Robin Domingo saying thank you, and until the time when we can be together again in one big arena. Please keep safe. This has been Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Congratulations to our newest queen, Parañaque City, Miss Nayla Al-Sorbaji!
Miss Philippines Earth was brought to you by Miss Earth Foundation, Kitco Travel and Tours, and Ecosystem App.
Okay, so it's been more than 1 year since we won our crown. And malapit na tayong mapalitan. No, just kidding. No, I mean, super grateful ako na finally, we waited for a year because of the pandemic para magsama-sama tayo here today sa carousel. Though, apat lang tayo. We're missing Elisa. So, shout
Hi,
to
Elisa!
Elisa, we miss you. Our Miss Ecotourism. So, how are you guys naman? Ngayon na tayo nakita. So, we have a lot of catching up to do.
That's so true, no? Kasi I can't imagine how fast time flies when we're having fun. Especially considering the year that we've just had, diba? 2020 is definitely one for the books. Pero, how are you guys? How have you been doing so far?
I think the experience is bittersweet that we are passing down the crown. I can't believe it's already been actually more than a year since we got these titles. And I feel like each and every one of us has really made the most of it, right? Like, we really made sure that, you know, they say that the pageant itself is tough, but I think our reign was a lot tougher because we had something to prove when it came to our titles. What about you, Ate Shani? How are you feeling?
I just came from a concert, that's why I'm not.
That's why. That's okay.
So
we got
apologies
you.
for my voice right now, but I'm gonna miss this crown so bad. I'm just really happy about all of the environmental campaigns we did, the sisterhood, and of course this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that was given to us by Carousel. And later I'm gonna sing again, okay?
Oh,
so I'm gonna rest my voice.
You heard that, diba? She's gonna sing na-record yun.
How about you guys? What's the funniest moments you had during the virtual pageant?
Funniest moments that I had nung virtual. Feeling ko, yung tinawag na... You guys know this, yung tinawag na banyo yung background ko. It was...
I remember.
Kasi sabihin nila offensive, diba? Pero I thought it was funny. Kasi there's a song, diba? Banyo Queen. So, I think it was really funny, diba? Kapag when someone gives negativity towards you, parang you could
tweak it.
Yeah, tweak it into something positive. So I think it's quite funny. So, ano ba? Kung banyo queen naman ako, okay.
You have the crown.
I know, you got the crown anyway. So.
This banyo queen got the crown.
Oo, kasi naman nagsabi, just kidding. Hindi. But that was funny. Thank you for your humor.
How about you girls? What are the funniest moments you had?
I had one moment during the national costume. During the rehearsals, it was all good. My Wi-Fi was fine. Pero nahulog yung ilaw ko kasi nag-umpisa na bumagyo. So you can actually see that they had to stop everything. And I think that was one of the toughest parts of the virtual pageant because there's really some parts that you couldn't control. And sometimes you put that pressure on yourself thinking that was your fault, that might decrease your chances of winning a crown, but it really just shows, I think the organization truly chose us because we were so passionate about everything that we were talking about. And I actually want to ask you girls, how do you guys feel when you first found out that this was going to be a virtual pageant?
I was sad. It's going to walk in more. I was really glad because this virtual pageant really taught me how to be immersed into my advocacy and of course to get to know more of myself. How much I'm willing to take risk into putting those advocacies I'm fighting for into my heart. And of course, I really love having my Ate Monan behind that success. So I'm just really happy to be having this virtual pageant that we're able to succeed with this beautiful red crown. How about you, girl?
Well, for me, I have to say I was definitely surprised. That was the first reaction because having a virtual pageant is like going to uncharted territory. And it was really a great challenge to all the girls. And I remember there were a lot of girls who also dropped out. And I was thinking about, do I do it or do I keep chasing this dream of mine? And I think at the end of the day, I'm glad that I pushed through and I'm sitting here, right here with you girls because I think that we all became better people. And I think at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. More than just winning, it's the person that you become at the end of the journey.
That's right.
Yeah. So me naman, of course, we joined prior to knowing it was going to be virtual. So we actually had one event, and that was for Hannah Shampoo, and that
I was there.
I was
there. And you sang. Both of them sang. So it was it was kind of heartbreaking at first to know na, oh no, like, I always imagined myself walking on stage. Na kasi first major national pageant ko, and dream ko talaga yun. But still, eventually, I learned to love the pageant. Diba? Kasi everything new is scary, pero who doesn't love a good challenge? So parang for me, challenging yung virtual pageant. Pero, diba, we still bloomed gracefully wherever we were planted. And kahit virtual or not, I think we would still be the queens of the earth.
So you know what? I also have to applaud all of our delegates this year because they took advantage of the whole virtual pageant platform.
It's not easy, right?
No, we were able to see their homes, which were amazing.
As the setup.
Prepared sila, more prepared than us.
Yes, I think they are.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It was really a tough competition, but the good thing is that it brought the best in each and every one of us.
But wait a minute, let's talk about favorites. What was your favorite moment in the entire competition?
I think I always talk about this because there were moments during the virtual pageant that I did want to give up. I didn't think that I had a chance, and people were telling me, just wait until they hear you speak. I think that's something that's undermined when it comes to Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth in general. They value intelligence as well, and you're really knowing and feeling whatever you're saying. So my favorite part was definitely anytime we had an interview, because I felt like I was taking advantage of the platform as well and speaking about what I was passionate about. What about you guys?
Oh, me? Because my voice is not good right now, my favorite was
Talent
the talent
competition.
Yes! It was
Pwede kaming side
No, I can't do that right now because my voice is not really good. But that was my favorite because I have to do that like 5 times. Before the actual process, I have to rehearse 5 times. So my voice is kind of cracky already, but I guess I'm really good enough that the Atimonan really built a stage for me. It's like I'm performing on ASAP. So I just felt like there's an audience here and everyone's like cheering. Of course, my favorite part is the coronation.
Of course.
That was the time that we actually had this crown. It's like already a medal for every sacrifices and every challenges that we accepted during this, a very long journey. So I'm just really happy to have those favorite moments. But talent competition is still the best.
By the way, best in talent siya.
Yes.
Baka di niyo lang alam best in talent.
Thank you. It's like Olympic. I had a gold medal. Thank you for that.
For me naman, yung favorite ko, definitely yung pag-shoot ng eco video. Kasi we got to travel.
You won the best eco video.
Yeah, twice! Like, ako talaga, super grateful ako sa team ko. Dahil sa kanila, nakakuha kami ng sponsors to travel. Yun talaga yung favorite part ko. Kasi kahit pandemic, imagine having so much anxiety sa ECQ. And then all of a sudden, I got to travel that much. But syempre, sentimental favorite ko is really winning the crown. Like sometimes we don't believe in ourselves too much. We don't believe that we're capable enough to get an actual crown. So sabi ko nga, top 5, I was super happy. Pero yung happiness ko mostly because lahat ng sacrifices ng mga tumulong sa akin, ng family ko, everybody around me, it paid off. Yun yung, knowing that they won means more than me winning.
You represented all of them. That's why congratulations.
Yes!
Congrats. The best Mika video.
Well, as for me naman, my favorite part talaga, it's hard to choose a favorite because everything that happened was really, something very special to me. But I have to say, all the competitions leading up to the coronation night was really special. Especially when you were wearing different gowns, you were wearing different outfits, you had the pictorials, because I used to do pageants, but more often than not, I really forget to have fun. And for this pageant...
Because you're too serious.
Yeah, I'm too serious. But in this pageant, I felt like something within me was changed in a certain way that I can say that I really bloomed into a woman. And I'm very happy because every moment I felt like I was opening up and transforming to the woman I never was.
So transforming.
Diba?
Yes.
And it's really amazing, and I'm happy to see everybody having the same experience, diba? And I'm happy to have had it with you guys.
Well, you kind of touched on this already. You felt like you've changed throughout that entire experience, and I honestly feel like we've all changed, even during our reign. Like, my profession is as a sports reporter, so I'm really boyish, I'm a tomboy, and I felt like I found a different side of me as a beautiful woman once I was crowned Miss Philippines Earth Water. So I want to ask you guys, how has your life changed since you were crowned with your titles?
What's the first thing you know?
Whoever wants to go. Okay, me na lang. Everyone's like looking at me. Okay, it changed. Like, I was like renewed into the pageant. I've been doing pageant for 10 years already, but Patricia knows that because we're like on the same wavelength. But it was like, I was like reborn because this is very new to me. And I'm really glad that I had this opportunity that I could share in the future. That I've tried traditional pageants and virtual pageant, and that is how much we are so into forcing and maybe pushing ourselves into the limits. Because you know, you don't know what that life will offer you, not unless you took the risk. So I'm just really happy that I didn't back out. There are like 33, 34 delegates, and we are one of those very tough girls who stayed because we truly believe on what our hearts says, and we really stand with what Carousel Productions, Miss Earth Foundation, and Miss Philippines Earth believes in protecting the environment. But one thing that I'm really proud of is that the lives that I was able to touch with, like including building a house for Nanay Olivia, feeding programs, the plantita inside me was born. I was really happy to grow sibuyas, bawang. And of course, meeting different people. It's not every day you're always smart. You also have to be open into the knowledge, into what other people would like to contribute to you, because we're just all human beings. Let's enjoy this life because not everyone was given this opportunity to live their life into the fullest. And all of us have these crowns in our head, and I'm really glad we didn't waste it this year. We didn't waste it this crown. We didn't waste the efforts that our supporters, our family, friends has given us. Thank you.
I agree with that.
That's super nice. Pero I don't want to waste my chance. Photo shoot ulit na.
Before we pass. Last na.
Pwedeng pa.
Pwede pa.
We keep this pa.
How about you girls?
How about you guys? How has your life changed?
Okay. As for me, like, it changed mostly in a way na I used to be very soft-spoken, like mahiya. And if you notice in our first interviews, parang, hi, I'm Roxy Bayans. And then now, like, hi, I'm Roxy Bayans, you know, the confidence is there. Like, I learned to find power in my voice. And kahit pandemic, di ba, na surpass natin, nagawa natin, nakakuha tayo ng crown. So I think really we shouldn't let a pandemic like this silence us from talking about what matters or advocacy. So kudos din syempre sa Miss Earth kasi I see it clearly now why we had to do it, why we had to be there. There was no pageant then but Miss Earth. So I realize now why we had to do it. So we should not let the pandemic silence us from being spokespersons. And now my life has changed forever. I have the confidence, and without Miss Philippines Earth, I won't be able to partner up with different organizations. And of course, Department of Agriculture, speaking about what matters, uplifting the farmers and everything in between. I am super grateful that I now find a genuine purpose. So this Miss Earth just pushed me to a place that I didn't know I could come to. So I'm super grateful that they paved the way. I got to meet you queens. That's also the friendship. I have to say the friendship. My life changed in a way na nakagain ako ng friendship. And super grateful ako to the organization na we pushed through. So we're here, we're living our dreams, and my life changed forever. Though we will pass our crown and sash soon, the advocacy and the heart of a Miss Earth will stay forever.
And your followers and your fans.
Ay, yeah, thank you. Dumagdag yung followers. How about you?
What about you?
Okay, seryoso na naman tayo dito sa akin. Alam niyo naman. Well, you know, for me, aside from what I said earlier, di ba, parang mas naging tikay nga ako, and parang mas naging expressive ako in a lot of ways. The way I talk, the way my hairstyle, hata naman, no? And also the way that I generally see people has changed, and I love the way it has changed me in terms of confidence. Like, I was confident before, but there's a different kind of confidence in knowing that you have a crown. There's a crown on your head, You have proven yourself in a lot of different ways, and it has cleared my mind into the direction I want to go, diba? Every one of us has plans, I'm sure. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you too.
I'm looking at you too.
Plan A, B, or C.
Para may di pa ako siya.
We all have plans in the future, and I think that this experience will really make an indelible mark on our hearts and our souls. And that is really the biggest change, you know, the confidence, the power. This is why I'm always thankful to Miss Philippines Earth, because I'm not just a pageant girl, I'm not just a beauty queen. I am an advocate, I am a leader, and I am a woman who is powerful, not just in my words, but also in my actions. That's one thing that I will always be proud of, and that's all we are, diba?
And you know what, I actually want to expound on that. I feel like for me, something that has really changed, I've always had a negative perception of pageants, which is probably why I joined so late, thinking that, you know, pageantry is only for women who are physically beautiful or have, you know, a certain perspective on life. But I feel like for me and for all of us actually, we've proven that we are so much more than even just the crown on our head. We've proven that we really care about the advocacies that we talk about. We've proven that we care more about ourselves and the superficial world, that we really want to help out even beyond that. And I think that's something that we can promise when we relinquish our crown, is that we're going to continue the work that we started, and our journey is only just getting started as well. So I cannot wait for what's about to happen for each and every one of us.
It's like butterflies here. I'm so kilig talaga about this round.
But guys, speaking of looking forward, syempre may konting backward pa rin dapat tayong ginagawa. So, what are you most proud of? There is a favorite. I'm sure there's one moment, the whole competition, that you just thought to yourself, wow, you're so proud, and you can shout to the world, this is me. So what was that moment?
Okay, proudest moment. Okay, ako yung una na tanong. So, ano lang yung unang Okay, proudest moment I think is, you know, when you're a Philippine representative, it's super hard when everybody, this is real when everybody wants you to lose. But that won't stop me or my team from still doing our best. Like, you could say na you're not meant to win, you're not meant to do this and that, but we are meant to do our best. And that's what we did, you know, like, with all the bashing, with everything I've seen, as heartbreaking as it was, parang I still chose to nailaban for my team. Because it wasn't only me, it was the team talaga, and everybody who believed in me, and you guys supporting me. So I think that was my most proud moment, even if everybody says you won't. I can. I still can. Ano yung Anjali Ong? Ano yun?
We will because we can!
Yes!
We should know that.
I know, like, this is the test?
It's the quiz game, sir.
Anjali Ong.
Bring out Angelia.
Alright, Shane, how about you?
I think I'm really proud of the eco video that we did. It was very emotional. It was actually 9 minutes. Supposed to be, it should be 5 minutes, but we have to submit that because I know that that's the heart of my journey. That was like not just about environmental campaigns that we did, but I also featured there how did we respond to the pandemic. Because, aminin naman natin, that was like the peak of the pandemic.
Yeah,
that was like March, April, May. That was the run of the competition. So, I was really proud when it was shown. It was played. I was crying because that was like the fruits and the summarization of the journey that I and my team actually went through. So I'm just really happy that a lot of Filipinos appreciate that. I also had a goosebumps because I know that I made my place be recognized in the Philippines. Yes, Atimonan is existing. Atimonan Quezon is one of the places that everyone should visit. And not just Atimonan, but I hope that the rest of the Philippines and the Filipinos would appreciate what is it in our country before going out. And let's take good care of all of these wonderful natural resources. Because as my voice is actually breaking, we still have time to protect the things that is surrounding us. You know, sabi ko nga, yung pang 6 hour ko, because we have 5 hours, right? Sige nga, practicein natin.
1, 2,
3, go. Rethink, reduce, recycle.
recycle, and respect.
And responsibility. Because
I may responsibility.
that is my safeguard. Because
My
I believe that it is our moral obligation not just to take good care of ourselves. And of course, cramping naman. Parang, wow, ang galing ko, di ba? Ang dami, di ba? Sa wakas. How about, sino ba? Ikaw, di ba?
Okay, for me,
the last girl. Always the last girl.
It would definitely be the crowning moment because I mean, maybe I say this too much, but I do feel like I was the underdog of the competition. I wasn't being noticed for a lot of it. I didn't have a huge team. I felt like everything I was doing on my own. And there was a certain point in the competition where I called Tita Rod, I called, some of the secretaries here at Carousel. I called you and I said I want to quit, and I felt like I was doing everything that I could, but I wasn't being recognized. And I feel like that's kind of a reflection sometimes of what we experience in this world. We do so much, we feel like we do the most, but nobody recognizes it. And it's come to that point when we think, do we need the recognition? Was I just in the pageant for the purpose of getting a crown and people knowing me as a beauty queen, or was I really doing it for something more? So around that moment, I worked with a couple of LGUs and NGOs to distribute relief goods, even just within Mandaluyong, who was struggling with not just the COVID-19 pandemic, but we had a lot of natural disasters going on too. And after that, my eyes were opened that when you join a pageant, it is so much more than just getting a crown and getting a title. It's really about putting action to the words that you say and a lot of people being able to witness it. So when I got crowned with a title, even when I got into the top 5, I was in shock. But it made me feel like everything was worth it. And then even with the Miss Philippines Earth pageant this year, I had so many of the delegates messaging me saying, you know what, I wasn't going to join because I felt like I had no chance. But when I reviewed your journey, that pushed me to join, that I do have a chance. And I think that's why I'm so excited too for the upcoming queens. And we've been discussing it all day. Like, we still don't know who's going to win because everybody's been doing an amazing job.
Batch.
I think better than we did.
Yeah.
Because we're double the numbers.
Yeah,
right?
double the numbers. It's harder to stand out when you're a lot.
But I'm so happy to see a lot of girls who's more willing to be environmental advocate. Kasi hindi naman lahat, di ba? Ikaw na, attorney.
Go, attorney.
The serious girl.
Attorney, nakaslit.
Yun talaga, kailangan.
Patawad po. Anyway, for me, my favorite part, if you ask me this, like after we were crowned, I would definitely say the crowning moment. Because there was some drama there. I still cannot forget my face on that video. But after everything that has happened, I have to say that my most proudest moment was being able to create my own organization. It's really amazing. Yeah, DIWA. It's Uplifting Filipinos through Sustainable Aid. You guys can check that out on Facebook and Instagram. It's an amazing thing for me because it was just 3 people who organized it, founded it. But because of how much we wanted to help other people and also using the crown, we were able to really reach out to a lot of different people, change their lives, provide them with food, provide them with the means to get an education. Also, when the typhoon happened in Albay, we were able to help around 30 households rebuild their houses. It's really amazing. If I look at the numbers, we've had almost like 1 million in donations already, and even the donations for the food, we've already moved almost 4 tons of food from local farmers. And all those things, when I take a step back and look at it, it reminds me of the power that each of us have. Like, they always underestimate beauty queens, but at the end of the day, what you choose to do with that power defines you as a queen. And I think that all of us have proven our mettle because we have all chosen to use our power to make a difference for the environment, which is why we are all very much looking forward to the next set of queens. I mean, it's going to be a challenge to follow us.
Speaking about passing your crowns, ito naman. What is your message for your successor?
Ooh!
Okay, who goes first?
Ako Ano naman?
Dito naman. Okay. Well, I think for me, it's so important to always stick to your core in whatever you're going to do after your crowning moment. It's so easy to get engulfed in, this environment thinking that you're a queen, so you're superior and you already got the crown, so that's all you have to do. But that's only the point where your journey actually starts. So I think it's so important amidst, the challenges and the successes of whatever you're going to go through. So important to remember why you joined Miss Philippines Earth in the first place and what you're trying to achieve with your respective title. And I guess to my successor, it's so important to let them know that all of us queens are going to be here for whatever you guys are going to be doing, for all of our successors. It's important for you guys to know as well that we're going to be like your older sisters to help you out through anything, because I think we all have that same goal in really protecting our Mother Earth and doing everything that we can with the platforms that we're given to make that difference. So I think that's my message to my successor.
Who's gonna be Miss Philippines Water 2020?
You know what? I have no idea, because there's so many amazing girls in this batch.
How about to the next fire?
Ano naman? Okay, sige ako. I just want her to enjoy the reading. Don't be too serious. It's okay not to know anything, because you don't have to be an environmentalist to become Miss Philippines Earth or Miss Philippines Fire or Miss Philippines Water or you just really have to have that sincerity in your heart that you really much wanted to move forward and to lead the way. If no one can lead, then maybe it's about time for you to find a way to lead in whatever means that you can. And of course, this burning passion, keep that fire burning in your heart. I guess kasi that I have to be honest that I really didn't see myself having this job. Because iniisip ko, ano nga alagaan ko? But doon ko na-realize that this crown pala really plays a very important role, because this is actually the character. So I'm really glad na ipapasa ko na siya. Nakakalungkot actually. Parang iiyak na nga ako eh.
Ready kami sa tissue.
But
Tissue po.
I just really wanted her to be herself and to continuously keep that fire burning in saving and protecting the environment using this wonderful crown in my head. So go Fire Queen. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. Ikaw na last.
Sige,
Wait lang. Well, siguro if we're gonna be real talk, diba? My message for whoever is going to become the next Amihan, well, syempre ako yun, pero the next Miss Philippines Air 2021 is that I know it's gonna be a tough position because sometimes, diba, almost is sometimes a little bit, medyo masakit compared to a yes, diba? And there will come a time that you would contemplate about that. You might think about a lot of different questions in your mind. But for me, as somebody who's been through that, my advice is to just keep floating up. Up you go. Because no matter what happens, the woman that you become, when you reach that place, will never be taken away from you. And even though you're not going to compete abroad, and even though you're really just going to be there in your locality and keeping up with the grace of the crown, there are a lot of different things that you can do. So challenge yourself. The challenge is for you to focus on your advocacies, for you to make a mark, and for people to remember that that girl is Miss Philippines Air, and she will always be remembered for that. And that's what I always want her to think about.
Ako naman yung sasagot para sa kanya.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted mo. Challenge mo. Well, ako naman, first of all, congratulations to you, all your hard work.
Advance
Congratulations to you queens kasi all your hard work paid off. And ang gusto kong message sa inyo is to constantly know that when times get hard, even though there are people who don't believe in you or don't believe you can, cling to those people who actually believe in you. You know, sometimes we tend to not focus on the positive. Sometimes we see 100 comments and it's all positive and we see one negative and then yun yung papansinin natin. So I hope that doesn't happen for you. Like, only focus on what's good, only focus on what's positive, because positivity will lead a way for you to get the crown. And of course, I know you're genuine with your advocacy, and that's why you won. So make it a very fruitful reign. It's okay, like Ate Shini said, to not know everything right away, but to be a queen, you have to be willing to learn.
Yes.
You have to be willing to learn. Learn to be willing to accept advices, knowledge, feedback, constructive criticisms. Because of course, you're going to be competing internationally, and you need this. So find the people, surround yourself with people who actually believe in you. But before you do that, you first have to believe in yourself. So I know you will represent the Philippines so well, and we'll all be here to guide you whenever you need us. We're just a PM away. You go, Queen. Philippines! Grabe, kikilabutan ako.
Winning my first pageant crown is really very memorable. Thank you to all the people who have supported me from when I was still a candidate until the very end of my reign. To my family and friends, thank you for helping me be the passionate and hardworking girl that I am in my studies, and for teaching me how to love the environment. I love you all so much more than anything else in the world. With you, I feel strong enough that we can help make Mother Earth a better place and continue to protect it by practicing our eco-friendly habits at home. Thank you.
As Little Earth Angel Water 2019, I started my advocacy in my own little community, which is my school. As a student leader, I used my voice to educate and encourage them on how we could preserve and protect our Mother Earth. To engage students on how to be creative by using recycled materials, I believe that we can transform trash into treasure by creating a sculpture out of recyclables. My name is Arialine Shasen, the Little Earth Angel Water 2019.
I have always loved nature, and I believe in the power of one, that each one can make a difference. If we change our daily habits for the environment, we can make a huge impact. To my successor, amplify our message that as young as we are, we can be the angels of the earth. We are the new generation. We are the future. Let us always remember to be the solution, not the pollution. I am Gabrielle Maxine Horn, your Little Earth Angel Air 2019.
Crown and title is not the basis to do great things, but being Little Earth Angel 2019 gave me many opportunities to serve and inspire the young Filipino like me, doing charity works, using my voice to influence the youth, planting trees and taking care of our Mother Earth makes my heart full of love and happiness. I serve my purpose. Thank you to everyone that is behind my success. This is Samantha Gil Gallego Nieblas, your Little Earth Angel 2019.